Are you ready?
I'm just a broken machine. I can't do anything. My wheels have started to jam.
Oh, now my tea's cold. Damn.
Mine's not.
It's not cold, but like, I'm surprised it cooled off so easily. Hey guys, so in today's video I thought I'd do another writing vlog since the last one I posted was pretty well received and I really enjoyed making and editing it. And again, we have Sarah back there. And she's actually doing a couple of things for me, which I'll get into in a second. But so a couple of things. My book actually isn't working out very well currently. However, I'm working on a short story. It was originally called Candle Wax. I posted an update for it on my blog and a lot of people like really liked it, which is really, really great. And I appreciate that a lot. I love that everybody has such a positive reaction to it because I've never written a short story that like actually counted as a short story, and I don't read short stories, so I'm not very familiar with the form, but I just want to get a head start on them. So I've been trying to write that, and I was writing it for a scholarship. I didn't have time to finish it for the scholarship. I thought it was just stupid to try to rush it since I've never written one before. So now I have left it for a couple of weeks since my last update on my blog. And Sarah's reading it right now because I think it's lacking a lot of things. It's made up, I think, of 6 scenes already, and it's like only 2,000 words. And like, it doesn't, like the amount of scenes doesn't fit how long the story actually needs to be. I think it needs to be like maybe 4,000 words. And it's only at 2,000, so I need to beef up all of the scenes, especially the first one. So she's doing that right now because I need feedback. I'm trying to go for the aesthetic t-shirt roll. Did I do it? I did it. I did it. Also, I don't know if I said, I think I said, the story was originally called Candle Wax and then I changed it to a different title. I called it Music for Poltergeists. That was actually a random line I came up with for a poetry assignment. Wait, okay, finish the story. Finish the story. Okay, so now Sarah's gonna drag me. Well, the writing's all good. The scenes are all good. But, like, I feel like most of it is, like, hypothetical. Oh, Lord. So you're, like, lacking an actual story.
I know.
Because if everything... if you had, like chunks of like backstory with actual things, like actual like plot points and events that they do, because there's a lot of like describing things like vaguely like what they used to do. Like, let me see. Yeah, most of it is vague. So I pulled out the whiteboard, not my whiteboard, Sarah's whiteboard, because mine is occupied with my outline, which I will destroy. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a scene list of what I have now and see what I can turn it into. Just because, like, I have no direction. So we have this title. Ow. And then, what is the first scene? This is what that's looking like. Eh. Hey everyone, so I'm back. Yesterday I just kind of ended off really abruptly because I didn't really fix my problem, honestly, and I wanted to document me trying to fix my problem and not being able to fix my problem because that happens pretty often. And just trying to keep it real, so I didn't fix my short story like I wanted it to miraculously happen. And I honestly don't really feel like fixing it right now, and since it's not for really anything, I don't have to worry about like a deadline. However, I do want to fix it. I just think there's something missing, and I can't figure out what that is yet. So I moved on to drafting my book. So I was drafting the same book in the last writing vlog, so it's just the same project, except I'm struggling also. But yeah, so drafting is kind of going really weirdly. I don't know what I'm doing. However, I was like, I might as well just vlog this because I like doing the vlogs. I think you guys like the vlogs. And I want to keep it rolling. So I'm just looking at my scene right now. Some horrible things have just happened, like, as usual. I just can't stop bad things from happening because apparently it's just ingrained in me to make horrible things happen. Bad thing has just happened, and now my main character and her brother are kind of in a scene together, and I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna maybe talk to Sarah about it because that's how I fix all my problems. Hi guys, so I wanted to do a bit of an update because this video is not going the way I planned, seeming as though none of my writing sessions have gone the way I planned, and I wanted to talk a little bit about struggling with writing, but more specifically just struggling with everything in general. So I've been having a bit of a rough week. Literally it's only Tuesday and I'm having a rough week. But personally, there are just some things happening in my personal life that aren't going well, and on top of that I have school stuff, so I've not been doing too great, and I wanted to talk about
You know, you walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Alright, so I'm actually just gonna log on to my e-class since my writing class is an online class. So just going to log into that and I'm gonna take a look. Somebody gave me some feedback on my haiku. The problem is I don't know how to implement it. I'm not a poet. I'm not experienced in poetry, so trying to figure out how to edit one, especially one that's so limiting, has been tough.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, bud, what's up?
I got a hold of you. I have a question because you're a poet and I need your help.
Okay.
My haiku. This girl, left some feedback on it because we're supposed to, like, workshop our haikus. And she workshopped mine and she said, alright. Alright, thanks, bro.
Talk to you later, bud.
Yeah, bye, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so I just talked to my poet friend. She's not really a poet, but she writes some poetry. Oh my god, am I dragging Ashley? Oops. But anyway, I got some advice from her, and she said just kind of what you heard on the call, like, maybe leave it. I think I'm just gonna ask some of my teachers tomorrow their opinion. I'll find, like, an English teacher and ask them what they think. But okay, so poetry is done. So I think what I want to do right now is work on music for Poltergeists, which was previously Candle Wax, because I kind of quit on on that story. I kind of gave up, which, like, no, don't give up. Like, a lot of people like the story. Like, I got so much good feedback on it, which was so sweet. I was not like looking for that when I posted this update, like my writing update. I'll link it below if you guys want to read it, because I have some excerpts. You know what I did? I was writing some fan fiction for myself, because as you do. What I did for that fan fiction was I changed to Garamond, and, like, whoo, the literary came out, girl. Like, so I'm gonna just change the font to Garamond and, like, see if that works. It's not gonna work. I, like, try to reserve Garamond for, like, moments of desperation, so that, like, I have something to fall back on. Like, can't draft? Put it in Garamond. There you go, fixed problem. However, I don't think that that's actually what fixes the problem. It's a placebo. I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to not look at the beginning of the short story because it's freaking me out. I'm going to revise the third scene, and that scene is literally 260 words, and I think I could stretch this out a lot more. Not stretch it out, but just add on to it just to make it a little bit meatier. Alright, so, I just finished that scene, and I think it's turning out a little better. It's not as, like, short, which I think is good. Like, it's not like longer scenes are better, but I think this story could have used a little bit more detail. One problem I'm having is Orla's father is not in the story at all, and, like, I could just cut him out. However, like, I've already done so much, like, I've already mentioned him quite a few times, so I think I might need to add him in a little bit more. And all of the Joel scenes, I think I want to combine, because, like, it's kind of weird not having them combined. I don't know, like, the whole story isn't about Joel and Orla's relationship, it's about her relationship with her mom, and so far all of the scenes have been with Joel, basically. Like, I know I outlined it on the whiteboard, like, I think 3 or 4 of them were with Joel, and none of them are really with Lois, so the story, like, for now, doesn't really have a strong plot. It's mostly just, like, a relationship sort of thing. I think I know how to end it, but I need a little bit more structure. I think it's very structureless, so maybe I just got an idea. Maybe I can do questions, like, she's using a Ouija board to communicate with her mom, and I want continuous seance throughout the story, just kind of chopped up. Like, why is my timeline like this? Like, sis, make up your mind. Maybe if I have a question per... That's a good idea. I'll talk to Sarah about it. But maybe if I have a question guiding each scene, that would make it easier for me to write. Hey everybody, so it's been a couple of days since the last clip, and I just wanted to do a quick outro since that's about it for this writing vlog. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer, but it's already getting pretty long, and I'm editing it right now, so I thought I would just sort of close it off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as usual. Hopefully I can come out with a more cohesive writing vlog at some point, but let me know your thoughts on this format, and if you're liking it so far. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
St. Christopher to find your sister. She ran